All right. Do you guys remember that threatening post that Gypsy made on her YT yesterday? Well, apparently, sometime after I made a video on that, and a lot of other people did too, but there's a big long comment down there that I didn't see yesterday. So let's get into it. Now, I always thought in order to be a successful content creator, people have to like you to some extent. Like, I know people do a lot of rage bait, but to me, that's not sustainable, not long term. And the big long paragraph, it looks very similar to some other comments that I've seen in my group. But official Gypsy Rose Alcida Manson says, I want to clarify this respectfully. I do not copyright strike channels simply for having an opinion or providing commentary. I only submit copyright claims on videos where my content has been intentionally re-uploaded in full or nearly in full with no meaningful commentary edits or transformative changes while the footage is actively playing. So you're saying because Into the Weeds post that little snippet of your podcast and didn't say anything while they were watching the video? That's exactly what you said. Well, they want everybody to be able to hear it, so next time you just want them to talk over it. Like Gypsy, who do you think you are to be able to tell people what they can and cannot post? Woo! Okay. There's a clear difference between fair use and content theft. Duh. If anyone has questions about what qualifies as copyright infringement or fair use, I encourage them to review YouTube's official copyright policies and guidelines. Not like we were going to ask you anyways. Some creators re-upload content specifically to avoid driving traffic and views to the original creator. And that behavior can also cross into bullying and harassment depending on intent and respect or repeated targeting. At the end of the day, the solution is simple. Keep your content original and there can be no claim and no strike. And then Mark Ramos 1216 says, "Go off, queen." Gypsy, can you please just admit that you are a petty snitch and a hater? Sounds like somebody's trying to put out the fire that she ignited with this copyright stuff. Maybe she wasn't banking on the fact that the creators that are getting copyrighted on YT can see who did it. Not only do people don't want your copyright to go through, they also don't want you at Disney World. So you just keep on making enemies everywhere that you can. And I'm sorry, but this is a poor attempt at damage control. Nobody's buying this crap, Gypsy. And you notice how she said some creators will post it to prevent driving traffic to the other channel. Guilty as charged. I just don't do it on YouTube.